Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? Sorry for the delay. It was my fault. I didn't send my email.
It's all her fault.
It was. Anyways, welcome to another episode of Two Women,
Two Opinions.
with your girl, Marty.
And Taj.
We back at it again with another one. Y'all never wear lipstick. I feel like...
Feels grown.
Take a picture of me.
Sophistication.
Did you get what I ordered? Or do I have to wait another 20 minutes? That's how I feel.
Not as giving Karen.
No, it's given be punctual with your time with
I like
me
that.
right
I like
now.
that.
Like every
Even
second
though we was
count.
late.
I think the lipstick made me late.
The lipstick made you late? Oh, damn.
Nah,
That's a hell of an excuse.
It is
It was
what
my
is,
lips, y'all.
We do. We got to do what it does. Anyways, you going to start us off this week?
Yes, because she tired of me, y'all. So I want to before we get started, I want to know what horror movie you think you would survive, ma'am.
Oh, well, horror. Damn, like back in the day? Oh,
like
Chucky.
any. You think you would survive, Chucky?
That little motherfucker in his
I
face.
feel you.
Now, when he got parents and shit involved, when he started doing the Bride of Chucky, that's different because he got humans involved. That's a whole different story because he kind of got in their mind,
Right?
And they kind of worked for him.
Absolutely.
So, but in the first one when he first got out the box, man, I would have tumbleweed that nigga.
But he kept coming back. His soul was
I'm talking about I would have got it, but the next person would have had to deal with it. I'm saying I would have survived it because most of these people. Let's be real though, most of these serial killers are like scary people. Movies back in the day, they come back, but they go hunt another family.
Yeah,
and it's normally like one survivor that can tell the story. I'm gonna be that survivor.
Okay, all right. What about you, Quan?
He can't survive nothing.
He can't survive nothing.
No, I don't watch horror movies.
None at all.
I feel that.
The Blob, Frankenstein.
Not the Blob.
The Blob was a horror movie. The Blob.
Well, I think I could survive the Blob.
I think I could too, because the way that they had that
I
whole
survived
thing
a few blobs.
Shut the
Wow.
Anyway,
I met
which one do you
one of
feel
them
like
through
you
you.
can survive? I'm curious.
Halloween.
What?
Halloween. Yeah.
You not that thug.
Halloween. Yeah. I feel like that. I feel like I'm that thug. I
And
think
you
I would
looked at
survive
me
that
about
shit.
a little ass doll like that.
I feel you on the doll though.
That's a grown ass man.
I just feel like
in a
his soul
mask.
gonna keep coming back, and then it's gonna be like Halloween, just gonna keep coming
I
after
just
you.
feel like Halloween, a grown ass man in mask. You crazy as hell.
I feel like I could survive Halloween. I don't know, but
it's not like
definitely
I said Annabelle.
Chucky.
I said Chucky.
Oh yeah, Annabelle was crazy.
Yeah, Annabelle didn't have no emotions. I said
Nah.
Chucky. Like,
Oh, I got mine. Scream.
You think you can survive?
Yeah,
because it was just a couple of punks.
I don't hang around white people like that.
Quan would have been
Those-
peeping the bush.
It's
and
all
right
white
out the
people
door.
at weird parties.
no shade, it is.
And then the one black dude that hangs out with
I'm
those
not
white
going
people
to that.
dies quick.
I'm not
Like,
going
you
in
shouldn't
there.
have hung
There's
out
too
with
many
the
white people.
Yeah, you don't do that.
So that's the way you
That's already a horror movie.
Kicking it at the kegs. No.
That's real.
That's funny as hell. I wanted to talk about DJ Academic on the Fresh and Fit podcast. So he slid through, I guess, with Sneeko. I don't know if y'all in touch with YouTube like that. I am. There was a younger platform. His name is Sneeko. He just got banned from all platforms, YouTube, Twitch, all kinds of craziness because he was just spewing this wild ass rhetoric. But he hops on with DJ Academics after they come from his podcast Off the Record, and he just gets on there. He's mad aggressive with this woman, just trying to, I don't know, I guess make a stance in front of these men. It was just embarrassing to black men, and honestly, black men have been taking L's all week. So yeah, here's the clip.
All week.
Yeah, all week.
Hell nah.
Yee, did you see what's going on with Kanye? Girl.
We're fucking books.
Why? You want me to make a little bit of noise?
No,
Like
I'm
how
not.
it is?
I'm just saying.
Fuck?
If I heard Pop Smoke talking from heaven while I'm stroking, I'm soft. We're rap.
But you have to lose some weight until you can see your dick, nigga.
She got that.
Oh shit. So you're saying, hold on.
You think
Wait. So you're saying that if I lose some weight and I become your broke ass, bitch ass boyfriend,
Now, mind you, he had been going at her before she even made that
and
comment.
I
He had been
start
going at
fucking
her
with a
for like a good
masculine
5
bitch
minutes.
like you with fake titties, right? With a fucking tattoo on your face,
yeah, nigga. and what's
masculine
wrong?
as shit.
Yes.
How are you gonna be sounding?
How I'm gonna be sounding?
Yeah,
what the fuck? Or it's different, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, bitches like fat niggas like you, so what's the problem?
So yeah, they go back and forth for a minute. Sneeko, the youngest child in the room, was making comments at her, and they just kept going in and in. And then he was making it like about like the trans community, how would they feel about you being on here pretending to be a woman. It was weird.
So
and mind you, she got kids. No, this is a whole woman. She was just, her voice was a little bit deeper than the rest of the women in the room. That was it. They came
That's
in
why these
on
niggas
full
be getting
attack.
sunned by
Mind
females
you,
because they
that's
don't
what I'm
got
saying.
a lot of masculinity. That's
Mind you, they leave the set. He goes downstairs. Him and his girl get into it with another broad. He's just as wild and going off on her, calling her nigga, this, that, and the third. It was crazy. So I'm like, all right, little nigga, you just got mad little man complex, Napoleon syndrome. Like, are obviously you're unhappy because who just walks into a room and just starts verbally attacking anybody? That's weird as fuck. That's first and foremost. Secondly,
because somebody have an opinion don't mean you have to start downgrading them and bashing them.
The crazy part is the whole discussion, it was like he had walked in on the tail end of it. He comes in and just sits down and hears her talking and was just like, oh, are you a man? Are you a man? Are you really a man? And they were like, nah, she got kids. Like, even the whole room, there was 2 other alpha males, right? The red pill, whatever.
So they were just basically like,
they were just sitting there like, this shit
is
getting out of hand. Yeah, it was just awkward and weird. So I don't know. Black men is taking L's all week long. You got Kanye West, who's losing endorsements left and right. And then you got DJ Academic, who was supposed to be the voice of hip hop, right? Embarrassing everybody. I don't know. I'm not fucking with him. I'm done watching Off the Record. I actually was fucking with him for a minute, but after that, I'm like, I don't know. You're angry about something and you need help.
All right. Well, yeah, that was some low blow shit. I don't like that. And I feel like men be feeling like they're entitled at some point to where you can just say anything because you're in a group. First of all, that's way too many people for a podcast. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Child.
All them people, we don't got no entourage. 2 women to opinion is 2 women to opinion. Bless you. But if we do have some interviews or anything through the day, we gonna bring them. Ain't no entourage, bro. Nah, that's too many people.
You ain't coming in here with 15 people.
I'm a little bit claustrophobic. Anyways, let's get right into it. This story is kind of heartbreaking. So it was a doorbell video shown of malnourished Texan tweens that was seeking help. Okay. The woman. It's okay. Wow. The woman accused of abusing her teens in Texas he said, play this fucking video. Okay. Has been arrested. And a decade earlier in Louisiana, she was arrested on child abuse. So the 40-year-old man, he actually went to jail on Friday in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, after 2 of the children fled the Louisiana home and sought out for help with the neighbors. Low-key, they knocked on like 7 doors before somebody actually let them in. The twins were barefooted, was holding handcuffs to show the doorbell camera that we were handcuffed to like ourselves, like their wrists were all messed up on the thing or whatever. I want to watch this video because of the simple fact we need to show awareness that it can be the people, no shade, shorty look like somebody I would kick it with. And imagine being out in a club and not knowing what's going on in her home. And her 16-year-old sons are just tied up, eating each other's feces,
oh my God.
Not getting food, and just crazy. So the teens did not know their address, just FYI, before you watch this video, because they just moved from Louisiana to Texas, and their mom never disclosed where they live at. So when they got to the neighbor's house, they didn't know anything for real, but that they've been captive by their mom and her boyfriend. So let's watch this clip. We gotta watch
new details in the horrible case where 2 teens escaped after allegedly being held,
guys.
abused and captive by their mother and her boyfriend.
Both were arrested in Louisiana after an Amber Alert was issued on Tuesday. Again, we want to warn you, the images and details in this story are graphic. Anieli Ruiz has been following the case. Anieli, what did you learn today?
Well, guys, these documents shed more light into the abuse the teens were facing. The mother was charged with aggravated assault to a family member and aggravated assault here in Texas. The boyfriend charged with continuous violence against the family. The twins were not only allegedly beaten, but they were also forced to eat their own waste and even drugged.
Can you put a lot of sand, please?
Two traumatized teens begging neighbors for help.
We just need somewhere to be right now.
Court documents reveal how the abused twins were able to escape from their mother and boyfriend's home early Tuesday morning. Documents state the boy found the key inside his mother's purse. He hid the key in his mouth until his mother and her boyfriend were asleep. That is how they were able to knock on neighbors' doors for help. One mother finally let them in and called police.
They literally were running for their lives. I mean, they knew that if they stayed there, what was going to happen with them.
And thanks to this neighbor, investigators were able to unravel the horrible abuse the teens had endured since at least July. According to court documents, the teens said their mother would strike them with an extension cords, curtain rods, and metal poles. The records say the boy told deputies his mom's boyfriend punched his hand last week. Injuries neighbors say were visible.
Their skin, I mean, the little kid had like scratches and scabs and bruises all down his arm, down the back of his body.
Documents state the mother would make them drink chemicals such as bleach, Lysol, and would spray Easy Off oven cleaner in their mouths if they talked too much, and say she would pour bleach on them, causing their skin to burn, including in their genital area. The girl told investigators that her brother defecated and their mother made them both eat it and drink his urine.
Don't understand how a mother can do this to her kids.
And court documents also state the teens were both given Benadryl. The boy said he was given 24 tablets, which caused him to have a seizure. After he had a seizure, he says he was only given 20 tablets to go to sleep. The girl said she was also given Benadryl to go to sleep.
And I have no doubt that these kids would have not made it alive if they had not escaped, because they were literally skin on bones.
And
well, the kid's mother and her boyfriend had a court
this
hearing
literally
this
happened yesterday. The heartbreaking part of this, of course, is the whole story at hand, right? But imagine the world that we living in and some malnourished babies, basically, because through the cameras you can clearly tell that they're kids, and you can clearly tell that they need help. They was turned down. 6 homes. They turned in the video footage. So I've watched the case, and it was them being turned down after time, saying, no, we can't help you. No, we can't help you. No, we can't help you. And thank God for this woman, because remember the last story that I talked about, that woman escaped. And what if their parents would have been like, don't worry, they're tripping, I'm coming to get my kids. After going to so many homes, it kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like heartbreaking for them. What if they would have gave up hope and went back? Like, nobody's going to believe us. We might as well go back home. They told us already nobody was going to believe us. You know, you never know what the abuser is saying to the victim, right? So if they're telling them, don't try to leave, because, and mind you, the night before, which I seen on a different story, they tried to escape the night before, and that's why they were handcuffed. So they were handcuffed normally daily, but they would take them out. But because they tried to escape, they handcuffed them back. And it's just like, imagine them thinking like, oh, my mom and her boyfriend said that they're not going to believe us, so let's just not run anymore.
You be reporting a whole different story now,
and
it
was 5 other kids in the home.
Stop.
Yes. So after these teenagers ran away, the couple, they fled.
And y'all want to get rid of abortion rights. Help me understand.
They fled back to
oh my God.
They fled back to Louisiana. And then once they fled back to Louisiana, that's where they were caught, in Baton Rouge. So they were trying to go back home where they're originally from, which she had a CPS case back then a year ago. And
how did she get to keep all of those kids and you already had one case out on you? I'm confused.
They said that by law they could not. And they reached out to the Louisiana Department of Child Protective Service, and they said that they cannot speak of cases with children from in the past.
Right, but who was once you get reported by CPS, help me understand. Are we supposed to come in and do regular checks on these kids?
She moved out of town.
How quickly was it? Girl, I got questions. Like, I want to know who wasn't doing their job.
Once she got her kids back, she moved to Texas.
I can't. This shit is sick.
This is the thing, the determination of how long they've been in Texas. Nobody knows. So after the case, she fought and she got her kids back. After she got her kids back, she left and fled to Texas. So she was in Texas when she got caught. Her charges with Child Protective Service was in Louisiana.
Yeah.
So will they look that up in each state? No. To answer your question,
that's crazy.
They don't give a fuck state to state. They're just going to handle it in their state because let's be honest, with that, it costs a lot of money to care for kids.
Yeah.
So they're not going to travel you state to state. Once you get that case cleared in that state, you go to the next state and do the same thing. And that's kind of why they got like, the cults and stuff like that.
Too many of these women having all these kids and they're not mentally capable of caring for children.
Most sex cults that I've researched, they are in one place and then they get so many charges in one place, they move to another place with the same children. But because they got the children back by law, those cases are denied. And because it's juvenile cases, they're sealed. So if I called you at the Social Security office or Child Protective Service, I don't really know JFC. I don't really know. If I called you, your job is to tell me, I can't tell you about this. Why? Because it's minors.
Right.
So you can move state to state to state and commit the same exact crime. But it cannot follow you technically because they can't release the files.
Were the 5 other children abused as well?
That's not determined. They're all in foster care now.
Girl, that's crazy.
So it's
that is sick
7
and crazy.
In total. It's the 2 twins and then 5 other kids. And they tried to escape with the 5 kids. So they had the 5 kids with them in Louisiana.
Some people don't need to have kids,
but
like whatsoever.
So
and I agree with Quan. Like the death penalty needs to be like on the table.
Since like
Texas is going backwards, y'all need to enforce that shit.
Yeah. 100% agree.
Girl, I just wanted to talk about Kanye. The family of George Floyd is actually in talks of suing Kanye after he appeared on Drink Champs and was, I guess, supposedly talking about the documentary that Candace Owens had released on the murder. Because realistically, I don't care how you paper-size it, that was fucking murder. He went on to say, like, the cop's knee wasn't really on his neck. It was just toxic and disgusting rhetoric. So here's the clip.
George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his 2 roommates said was,
why he's screaming?
They want a tall guy like me.
Have you noticed that?
They want a tall guy like me. And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. Mm-hmm. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. Oh. When he said mama is his girlfriend. They said he screamed for his mama. Mama was his girlfriend. It's in the documentary.
Huh?
Now, I fucks with Drink Champs. He said that he wasn't calling for his mama. He was calling for his girlfriend, whose nickname was Mama. I don't know. The man is losing his fucking mind. And this goes back to what I said when I first started reporting on Kanye. Whoever the fuck is on his team don't really fuck with him like that.
Nah, they don't.
There's no way that you do, and you let him sit on these platforms and just talk crazy. He's talking out of his ass. I don't even think he know this shit is like correlating between
every single day. No shade.
Every day. He's lost endorsements with Adidas. They've backed out, and now Balenciaga's in talks of I guess dropping him from whatever deal that they had going.
And that's funny because Kim got Balenciaga under her sleeve. That's crazy as fuck.
Girl.
Because now she on the front page rocking Balenciaga. So
he gonna wake up and be broke.
And he actually got her hips a bit. She ain't know nothing about them.
You fell in love with the Kardashians, bitch.
No, I ain't watched this shit.
You still ain't watching them?
Hell no, I did that for research purposes, but you can tell on her Instagram and shit.
Oh, girl.
I follow the Shade Room and shit like that.
But listen, now you're going to sue somebody.
I don't follow her, I follow the Shade Room.
How are you going to try to sue somebody for saying something that he's talking about was on the documentary, first of all? All he's doing is saying what's on the documentary. People love to hate Kanye. He just speaks his mind. And now the whole interview is not even on their page anymore.
No, they took it down.
He's speaking hell of a mind.
There's multiple platforms,
which you can agree with him or not agree with him. But this freedom of speech stuff is getting out of hand because there is no freedom of speech. And now if you could sue someone for $250 million for saying something that he's reading from regurgitating from a documentary he saw
because of the backlash. Who wants that? If you that fucking ignorant, I don't want you working for my company.
That's fine. I don't care about losing endorsements like that. That's you're not entitled to that endorsement.
Absolutely not.
But you can't just sue people for giving an opinion on something. You guys can get sued every week if that's the case.
That's true.
Because our show is
just anything. Yeah.
No, I mean that's just the facts of it, though. Like,
I definitely agree that.
People over
First of all,
opinion,
I've always been an advocate of the people that's in the limelight, celebrities having a word of, can they say something? I've always been an advocate of that. Now, slavery was not a choice, so it's some shit you shouldn't fucking say.
No,
but I agree.
But if that's his opinion, that's his opinion, and
True.
That's your opinion.
I don't feel like you can sue them for them, but you can
not
deplatform
being sued. I'm saying for
they don't need to have.
Fans,
they don't need to be in the
but not sued,
media.
not money wise.
We shouldn't be giving them more money to be in the media. No. So yeah, deplatform people like Kanye, Sneeko, the Tate brothers was just deplatformed. Get rid of people like that. That's just spilling like crazy ass out there rhetoric that's too far, either right or left. Because at that point, you're poisoning minds of younger people who aren't doing the research, who aren't going to take the time to do the studying or the learn the history.
But that's making it easier to be.
But aren't you poisoning the minds of young people by none of them do research that we see on the news? They say anything on the news and we just believe it.
Too.
Well, that's the way that the news is set
so at least
up.
you're getting two separate opinions.
It's a lot of journalists behind the stories that actually know what the fuck is going on. They just cannot say it because of their job title and their contract.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But that don't make it no better.
But I mean,
that's the same thing.
That's worse.
Yeah.
It's not worse,
It's worse, but it's not worse. Just like they say alcohol is bad, but you're a bartender, so you sell alcohol every fucking day.
I like how you did that.
I'm just saying, you want people to everybody be Frank Gallagher around here having bad livers.
No.
But that's your job. So you're gonna promote your liquor. You make a shot every fucking week, a new fucking drink to kill somebody's liver.
Not to kill their liver.
Well, mine, because I drink the motherfucker. But I'm just saying, and just like me, I am the biggest weed supplier ever, so I'm not about to be walking around like, oh, we should smoke in public, because people that smoke cigarettes, I've never said you should smoke cigarettes in public because I smoke weed in public. Just mind your fucking business, what I'm saying. We advocates on this show.
That's all I really want Kanye to do.
Thank you.
I really want somebody to stop letting this man embarrass the black culture
and you know what,
all
Quan?
on the internet.
You are
That's all
completely
I want.
right about him only stating his opinion. Facts. But why? He got all these fucking friends. He rich. Why not tell them motherfuckers? Why do it in public?
That's what he was doing. He sits on these platforms because these is his people. They bring him on to have
his people.
No, they are. These are his friends. These are people that are having like trying to have real conversations with him.
So back to what you said.
I don't feel like that was the goal when they brought him on Drink Champs.
But back to what you said.
Have you seen it?
His squad
it's a really
get on
chill. Right.
To know
the people that
yeah.
actually support him, that the people that have to be with him on a day to day, absolutely.
Yeah,
At any point,
but
they should have said take that interview
down.
You
think his homies can control what he says?
No, just like but just like the Nicki beef, just like the Nicki with Nicki bullying all the girl beefs and all that. Everybody was like, oh, can't nobody tell Nicki what to say. But you not telling me that ain't nobody in her motherfucking squad telling her like, bro, you bullying these little people. People need their shine.
But they fire them. I mean, Kanye's done that. Kanye's been known to fire people and cut his whole squad and start over.
Let's piggyback off that. So since you fire the people that check you for saying certain shit, take that backlash. Period. Point.
And he does.
And he does. Stop bringing them on platform.
Yeah, Kanye's never not taking the backlash.
And he don't no. And one thing I can agree about Kanye, he don't complain about the backlash. Yeah. He just taking it on the chin. So I can agree. So just fuck it. Just let the man keep saying what he's saying. He gonna take.
Simple as that. He gonna have to create his own. Yes,
he's
Kanye. Yes, fuck you can.
He's gonna talk to somebody else.
Everybody loves to hear what he says, if you like it or hate it.
Like you said, he's gonna talk to his friends and shit.
Yeah. He knows how to keep
no shade.
He knows how to keep his name in everyone's mouth at all times.
I've talked about him now twice in what 3 weeks. So yeah, he wins.
All right, let's flip the script. So we normally I really, I had to do some research about this because we just talk about people minding their business, right? Right. This is what we talking about. We are piggybacking off of people minding their goddamn business. Okay, so the prosecutor office will not charge a woman following a fatal shooting to an off-duty police officer. Let's play this clip and we'll talk about it.
Santi was an off-duty firefighter when he was here inside of Liquorland at 40 Highway in Sterling and Independence. And that was about 2 Thursdays ago. Witnesses tell us that a man inside of the Liquorland was insulting a woman there, and Santi stood up for her, and then a fist fight started. cell phone video captured some of that fight between 41-year-old Anthony Santi and 23-year-old Javon Taylor. Witnesses tell KMBC the fight may have lasted as long as 10 minutes.
Get out! My kids in this car! Stop!
This next part
Javon
is
Taylor's
why she didn't
girlfriend
get
pulled out a
charged.
gun
Listen.
and ultimately killed Anthony Santi.
She said after that
Now,
part.
this afternoon, Jackson County Prosecutor's Office made an announcement. I'm going to read directly from it. We grieve with the family and community over this tragic loss of life of Mr. Santi. Missouri law governs this case, specifically self-defense and defense of others, leading us to decline charges after a careful review. Anthony Santi, as I mentioned, was a firefighter.
Okay, so let me tell y'all, learn the law. So this woman, she said when he was on top of him, so basically it was 10 minutes. That was only half of the video. That's not even when she was about to shoot.
Yeah, I watched.
So he was losing breath. And then she said, "Sir, get off of him. I'm about to shoot you." That's why she got self-defense. Bad bitch, know your fucking laws. She got self-defense because he was taking his oxygen.
Yeah.
He was taking his oxygen away. No, legit. They was fighting for some stupid shit about going against it in the store or whatever. But once they got outside, they was scuffling, and she was like, "Just get off of him, sir. You're taking his breath." And the man, I seen a longer video where the man was literally like, "Stop," and she was like, "Sir, please get off of him. I'm about to shoot you," and she fired. Because he wouldn't get out. So he was about to kill her boyfriend if he wouldn't have got. But the gag is, her boyfriend went to jail for possession of a firearm.
Well,
her firearm was registered,
right?
But his wasn't.
Well,
he's alive.
Right, but he's alive.
Shit, be blessed. That's all you can be happy
Like I
about.
said, condolences to the firefighter for sure, because like, I don't feel like he was on
just took
no
it too far,
bullshit.
yeah.
He just took it too far. He was kind of helping the lady that was behind the counter. She was basically saying like, "Don't talk to me like that," because he said it was so stupid. It was over some cigarettes or something that was supposed to be on sale that wasn't on sale. So he was arguing with the lady behind the counter like, "Dude, it's on sale. Give me the sale." And the guy, the firefighter behind him was like, "Leave the lady alone. What do you normally do? Shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you." He said,
these guys taking real life here a little too far. If someone has a gun saying, "I'm going to shoot you," bro, you are not bigger than that gun. So I don't really have a lot of condolences
I'm not about
for
to play with
him.
nobody.
No, I'm saying for the family because
I feel you.
You know, the death. That's all I
Yeah.
said, for the death, of course, of the family. But no shade.
But if
like,
someone has a gun
she
out, like,
did,
just-
and
it's
that
not
the
worth
reason.
it.
Yeah,
and
I
the-
would have walked
worth
away.
it.
Do
Let
y'all
him
hear?
go. The fuck?
Normal cases like this take years. She only stayed one night in jail, and they took 2 weeks to determine.
Luckily, it was caught on
They
camera.
got hella video.
Luckily, and it was a 10-minute video of them scuffling, and the dude, if you can hear the sound, you listen, the dude on the ground was like, all right, man, I'm done. All right, I'm done. And the lady was like,
He kept going.
Stop,
Yeah, he
stop,
was just
sir. I have my
overzealous.
kids in the car. Stop. And then she said, right after they cut it, they cut it right there. I think that news guy, I should have said that.
They don't want.
They cut
yeah.
it because she said, "Sir, I am about to shoot you. Please stop." And then she shot.
She'd be in jail if it wasn't on video.
Yeah, she'd be in jail if it
Which
wasn't on
sucks.
video. And I ain't gonna lie, I think she'd be in jail if she didn't
Sucks
say
that
that
he
last
lost his
line.
life.
If
Yeah,
she didn't
that's
say
about
that
it.
last line, I think she would have been in jail too. Because this fact that she said, "I'm about to shoot you,"
Yeah,
giving
you
him a
have
chance to
to-
step away.
I mean, I feel like they could have claimed self-defense. I mean, she probably would have been sitting in there for a minute. But they
yeah,
could have claimed
no, I'm saying
self-defense
she would have been sitting in there
regardless.
longer than that one day.
Yeah.
And she probably would have folded out longer.
Mhm.
But yeah. I'm not saying like it was
That's
a turn of,
crazy.
it was a very much turn of events than what we've been going through nowadays. And it's
Hell
kind of
yeah.
listen, y'all, learn your laws and know the kind of things that the
little things.
precautions that you have to take and the things that you have to say. You can't say, "Bitch, I'm about to kill you." No, because
That don't work.
They can determine that as premeditated.
Right.
Because you know that you, yes, they can't. Baby, learn your laws. You said, telling the bitch that you about to kill them and killing them, that's premeditated murder.
Even if they doing all that shit.
Man, whatever. We gonna skip the business shout out because we got a guest here, but we can go ahead into the song.
All right, so the song of the week is "The Beginning" by Maassi. We are gonna cut it short for you, pimpin', but make sure y'all go download it on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, wherever it is you get your music. Yeah, that again is "The Beginning" by Maassi. Make sure y'all again go download it on all platforms. Check him out. I think his IG is The Horseman or something like that.
Whore, like the horseman. Oh shit,
Quan.
I like the
y'all know
horseman,
he
like-
tagged on the page. Just go ahead and slide download it, all that good stuff. Anywho, we got a special guest with us today. He's actually shooting some content with us tonight. It is Mr. Cory Medlock. How you doing?
Hey, Cory.
Hello, I'm good.
How's it going?
It's been busy.
It's been busy.
Really busy, yeah.
All right, we wanted to bring you on because you are a Black entrepreneur here in Las Vegas. Right. So tell us about yourself.
What part?
We'll start at the beginning. Yeah. Where you from?
I'm originally from Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why you actually won't hear a regional accent.
Okay.
So, yeah, started off in Hawaii, moved to Georgia, grew up in Georgia, enlisted, worked for quite a bit of different companies.
Okay.
Got my massage certification, and then I've been a self-taught photographer for about 5 years as well.
What made you get into photography?
I used to model. So I originally started shooting stuff. I used to love taking pictures and everything like that. And at the time, I didn't have an expensive camera. And my mom used to model as well. So I was like, okay. And I look like my mom, by the way.
Wait. I would love to see a picture of your mom.
I know. Now we gotta.
I'm gonna have to show you
No
later.
homo.
I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any just quick pictures.
you
I
don't
can
have
have real
sex.
quick. But yeah, I pretty much look like exactly like my mom, almost male version. So I tried modeling. I did modeling for a while. I was featured overseas. I was published overseas in Russia, which was very odd.
What? Why was it odd?
Because it's
Black.
their
Did
culture.
you travel there?
No.
Oh, it was just
I literally
published
shot it
there.
in Atlanta and was featured in the magazine. And I think I was the only Black guy in the magazine.
Well, that
That's
should be
crazy.
cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
Stick
Yeah.
out.
That's dope.
Yeah, and it's gotten me into a lot of interesting situations. I'll leave it at that.
That's actually how I met.
Wait. Back up.
Oh, Lord.
Is it like with girls, like sexual? What you mean?
What?
It's a little deeper than that,
See,
but
that's what I wanted to know. Taj talking about what?
Look, my brain went elsewhere. Anywho, that's actually how I met
went
Cory.
straight to the sheets.
You really did. I met him through one of the modeling groups that I was in last. Was it last year?
Oh.
Was
I
it
remember that.
It felt like it was last year. I don't know.
I think it was last
But yeah,
year.
so I met him through that, and not only does he do photography, but yeah, he is a massage therapist. So tell us something about that.
been doing that for 9 years.
Okay.
I originally got into it
Let me
because
get a free one and see what how
you're
how
gonna
it
have
really
to shout
works.
me out.
You need a free no.
I could have brought.
No,
the
for real,
table's actually in the car. I'm
dead
just saying.
ass. I really need like some kinks because my back been hurting since I turned 30.
Yeah, I got the table in the
You
car.
carrying the
I'm
weight of
about
your
to book.
30s is
No,
what
I'm-
you saying?
Hell yeah, I'm about to book. I ain't worried about no free. I'm about to book.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know. So I do mostly mobile massage therapy. I love it out here because
You do couples?
I do. Well, I don't work on couples, but
You can do one at a time.
I actually have a partner I work with, and she actually can handle the other person. It's a lot easier to get
y'all
the
come to
booking done
houses.
at the exact same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We're
that's
both
okay.
mobile massage
I'm sorry for
therapists.
interrupting. I just
No,
I'm
you're
ready
fine.
for that massage.
Look,
No
hey,
shade.
this is helping with it flowing with the information.
And I'm gonna let y'all know how it went on the show. Like, oh my gosh, I got a massage because I'm dead
Yeah,
ass.
let me know.
No, I will because I'm dead ass serious because like it hurt. It hurt to sleep right now for me. No shade.
It's been that bad since you turned 30. Cause I
Was
didn't
crying?
experience none
Have
of
I
that
been
shit.
really crying real tears? Like for real,
Sean,
for real.
I ain't experienced
And
none
I'm
of that
not
shit when I turned 30.
But
That's that
I don't know if
growing
it's
pains.
because what I was doing. No, I'm just saying that because of the time frame that it happened. Like it was 2 weeks right before my 30th birthday. I was in pain. That's why I was so drunk on my birthday. I was in pain.
Oh my God.
I told you this though. Look at your text message.
You did tell
I
me
kept
was in
telling
pain.
you I was in pain. Like,
She
my
did
back,
tell me she
my
was in
back,
pain.
my back.
So I'll tell you a little bit about massage therapy and kind of why I got into it. It was actually my back. Military injuries. I had a lot of military injuries. I was on crutches for over 2 years, painkillers for over 2 years. I almost cracked my tibia and fibia clean through on both legs.
Oh, shit.
Didn't find out until I kept telling them you need to check my legs out because they kept doing blood draws, but that's another very long story. and I know why.
Medical-ish, yeah.
They experiment on soldiers, and they're very known for that. My MOS was based out of Fort Bragg, North Carolina, psychological operations. They learned a lot of their stuff from Nazis, and they still do MK Ultra, mind control, mind manipulation, all that stationed at that base. But yeah, so I always loved physical stuff and got into the Army, got messed up. And then I always was good at massages before and, just naturally. And I have a catering personality. And so I decided to go to massage school because at that point I was like, hey, I want a technical skill so that way I can work and also have a business on the side. So at that point, I got into massage school and it's changed my outlook on a lot of things because, for instance, for back pain, what we do as massage therapists, good massage therapists, is while we're manually working on people, we're also helping with imbalances and different things like calcification around joints and stuff, which causes arthritis in the end.
Oh, shit.
So when you actually have a really good massage therapist, that's what they're helping with. So, some things could even be corrected with
like catered to your body.
See, I'm telling you, my shit hurt. Like, you think I'm playing. It's not a game.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing.
Is not
so
a test.
It's like after I work on you, I can give you some suggestions like
for future reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need chakra realignment, all that good stuff.
I don't think he a rookie, ma'am.
Well, shit, you don't even know. You see,
shit.
you don't know. You don't know.
Shit.
Book him.
Excuse me. But I do know a rookie if you need one too.
I'm not going through none of them trials and tribulations that you just went through, baby. I'm not ready for that shit. I'm not structured enough. I need a massage. I got to get my back down right first.
She said I'm not structured enough.
I'm not. The shit you just went through.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're not ready for that. Yeah.
Hell nah. When they burned you, I was like, bitch.
Yeah, she thought I was going through some shit. No, but yeah, it was.
I was about to call the people
went through
for a
combo.
wellness check.
You went
Combo.
what?
It's a Native American thing or a Native indigenous people kind of thing situation. So I went through combo and
what tribe?
I couldn't even tell you.
I'm Creek.
I couldn't even tell you. Creek. But yeah, I went through combo, which is a whole experience.
Gap. He already got it in his bloodline.
But yeah, it was a dope experience.
Like I'm talking about.
It's a lot. I don't know if she's ready for that.
No, I ain't ready for that part. I'm ready for the massage though. Get the
Lord, tell the people where they can find you at though. Where they can book you, all that good stuff.
Well, I'm just gonna leave it easy. You can contact me on my Instagram, Cory the Photographer _ CORY the Photographer _ and I'm moving that page, but at least you can contact me there. Real easy.
You moving it?
Yeah.
When?
It's a really old page, so
I
want
can
to
get you
update
through Taj
stuff.
then, because I'm about to get that massage. I'm gonna get that massage here soon because I'm about to start a new job, so I need to go in there with a clean. What? Nothing. Well, I just redid my mask.
Was like, what is happening over here?
First of all, I'm a great multitasker. Just FYI, I heard everything in your interview. I don't want to be that person because I'm not that person. I'm always the one asking the question. Let's be real.
Yeah, she is.
But I fucked my
cute.
mask up, and you gotta take our picture, so I don't want to hold us up after this. And so that's why I'm trying to multitask. But I'm gonna be real with you. I need the massage bad, and my lovely wife, I can't leave her out, so I'm definitely gonna get her a massage too. So if you guys can knock two birds out with one stone,
I love Sean.
We have a beautiful home you guys can come to, a great space.
I love you.
They be dick handling Sean, but watch when Sean go off. Sean went off her head. She almost cried on my motherfucking shoulder. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Two Women to a Pen, and we out.
Yeah,
Did she? When she was circling around the corner down here.
Oh, yeah.
She was like,
I was gonna fight you,